This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports.
Gets by and jams it down. Paul Olsen on the dunk.
Ready to board the batter. She'll try a bunt. Pops away from Branty, runner to the plate, and scores. 1-0.
Ball will drop back to pass again. This one's over the middle and intercepted by Gunnar Broughton. At the 40, at the 30, at the 25-20, and he has a man to beat. Cuts inside, 10-5, touchdown, Gunnar Broughton on the pick six. We'll send it over, but the Vikings will keep it alive. Duke Shiro comes back on the attack and gets the kill.
Because it all comes down to today. Ground ball hucking the first base line, and it hit the bag and bounces away from Holzer into foul territory. Runner will try to score, throw to the plate, Upbrand scores. Everybody's safe. And a fortuitous bounce gets the Vikings a run. It's 2-0.
Paul Olsen for the alley-oop! Paul Olsen on the alley-oop!
And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Kindred High School. We're getting ready for the Kindred Vikings Richland Colts junior varsity game. We'll have general commentary here. This one's going to be starting in about 2 minutes, and then we'll have the varsity broadcast for you coming up at approximately 7 o'clock this evening. Now, if you're probably not new to the Richland Colts, you're probably not new to the Kindred Vikings, but you're probably new to the new rules in junior varsity volleyball. In previous seasons, it was the best of three. In 2021 and moving forward until further notice, it's 3 sets. Just period. The teams will play all 3 sets. Now, unless they've made some special arrangement that I'm not aware of, these 2 junior varsity teams will play all 3 sets, even if one team gets up 2-0. So, in the past, the teams would go 1-1. You'd play that 3rd set to decide the ultimate winner. Well, if the teams go 1-1, then you still got that scenario of deciding the ultimate winner in set 3, but if one team goes 2-0, you still play that 3rd set, and the 3rd set goes to 15, just like the 5th set would in a varsity matchup. So keep that in mind. It's our first junior varsity game that we've had a chance to broadcast under those new rules that were indicated by the NDHSAA. I believe it was last summer, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to. Matter of fact, if you go to our website and you dig far enough back, click on the stories button, you can find it. Now, you can't find it on the 6 examples shown on your screen here, but you can find that story. We posted it the day the announcement was made from the North Dakota High School Activities Association. So, like I said, unless they've made some special arrangement that I'm not aware of, we will see 3 sets in this junior varsity game, no matter the case. So we'll switch it back to our live camera here. The Kindred Vikings will be in the white, and the Richland Colts will be in the powder blue. So we get ready for set number 1 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Once again, we'll have general commentary here. We'll tell you who scores, all that good stuff. Once again, msportsnet.com is where you can catch our website and catch the on-demand watch links 24/7 for all of our past game broadcasts. That will include this one here once this one is finished live. And if you missed it, you can send family members to our website to watch it again. Once again, Richland Colts in the powder blue on the right-hand side of the net, and the Kindred Vikings in the white on the left-hand side of the net, as you see it on your screen there. The officials will make sure everything's in order at the scorer's table, make sure all the players are in their proper positions and rotations, and then they will decide who gets the first serve, and you know how it goes from that point. So volleyball action for you as coach for Kindred coming out, giving some final words of advice to her players. I want to say thanks to both Ashley Fonhorst for Kindred, as well as Tammy Tazarek for Richland for helping me out with name pronunciations for their respective teams. And, well, I know that Tazarek is right because it was the coach's daughter who, so if you're going to ask anybody how to pronounce the name, it might as well either be the player or the mom, right? It's our first North Dakota volleyball broadcast of the season. We've had a couple on the Minnesota side already. Matter of fact, a little bit later this evening at about 7:30, we'll have the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Holly Nuggets. Jason Groth Lance Rock will have Jason Groth Lance Rock, excuse me, will have the play-by-play call on the varsity of the Nuggets and Yellow Jackets here. And we're ready to go. That one sails out of bounds, and that's a point for the Colts. And that one goes into the net, so that'll be a point for the Colts. Or a point for the Vikings, excuse me. That was my bad. Serving for the Vikings was Anna Fryer, and they will not be able to return it. I see our crowd mics working rather well today. I'll turn it down a tad. It is now 2-1 in favor of Kindred. And once again, Anna Fryer is continuing on the serve here for the Vikings. And that serve will sail out of bounds. That'll give the point to the Colts, and it's 2-0. Or it's 2-2, I should say. This is Shandy Kalenius serving. And that return from the Vikings goes out of bounds. It'll be 3-2 in favor of the Colts. Kalenius will continue the serve here for Richland. A whistle blew right as the serve came over, and now the official's talking with the Kindred coach. And let's see, they haven't put a point on the scoreboard here. I'm wondering if they're just redoing it. Yep, they're just going to redo the point. It'll remain 3-2. And that will be an ace serve for Kalenius. And it's four to 2. As Kindred will try and go on the attack. Sending it over there was Jansen Jordheim. That return goes into the net, and that's a point for the Vikings. Now it's 4-3. Check that, it's 5-3 apparently. Maybe they did add that point earlier. We'll manually adjust that here on our scoreboard. And I missed what happened. It was tipped out of bounds. It's a point for the Vikings, 5-4. There we go, now we're on track. I want to say hi to Peyton Johnson. Hi. Thanks for watching, Peyton. Appreciate it. And another point for the Vikings here, and that ties it up at 5. Going on the serve is the Librero, Charlie McQuillan. And McQuillan delivers an ace. And then it's 6-5, Kindred leads here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. McQuillan will send it over on the serve once again. And it's blocked at the net. and a free ball back over to the Vikings. Now the Vikings will go on the attack and just out of bounds. The kill did not quite stay in. It's a point for the Colts, and we're knotted up at 6. And there's a smack and a rocket sent down by Brooklyn Sherrick. 7-6, Vikings have the lead. Coming in to serve is Ava Spellhog. Sent back over there by Taylor Gowan. And another kill there for Jensen Jordan. 8-6 as the Vikings take a two-point lead here on the Superior Green Equipment scoreboard. Serve is sent over. Richland will control it. That one lands inside, and it is Allison Hayen with the point. 8-7, Colts get the serve. Once again, the varsity game coming up at about 7:30 tonight. Or I'm sorry, 7 tonight is what I meant to say. And I believe there was a net violation. Yep, a net violation on Richland gives the point to the Vikings. It's 9-7. That serve will sail out of bounds, and now it's 9-8 as the serve will go back to the Richland Colts. Had to dive for that one, and now it's going to be a lift or a double touch. Either way, it's a touch violation. That ties the game up at 9. High arcing rainbow serve controlled there by the Vikings. And that was, I don't think it reached over the tape. Either that or the tape and the block came simultaneously. Either way, the Colts take the lead at 10-9. That serve goes into the net, and now we're knotted up at 10 once again as the Vikings get the serve back. A jump serve there from Kennedy Bacco. And a free ball sent over there by Shandy Kalenius. And that one drops behind the back line. Point to the Colts, 11-10. Allison Hayen, the sophomore, with the serve here for the Colts. And miscommunication almost cost the Colts on that one, but they were able to get it over the net. Kindred not able to return it. And now the Colts take a 2-point lead at 12-10 as the 5'9" sophomore serves it up for the second time here from the far side of the service line. And that one will just come off her fingertips, though. Oh, really? I didn't see what happened on the Colts side of the net. I was paying attention to the Kindred players there, and that was a lucky break for Kindred. It's 12-11. And with that, it's now knotted up at 12. was Weber with the serve. Sent back over. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Grace Nelson with the serve, excuse me. Nelson sets it back to McQuillan. One touch, McQuillan touches up again. Now Nelson sets it up middle of the net, and the kill will go to Abby Ammerman. Abby Ammerman makes it 13-12 in favor of the Vikings. And Gracie Nelson, the 5'7" junior, goes back to serve. That serve just barely makes it over the net. Tucks it on the inside corner for an ace. And that'll bring us to a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. All right, welcome back. Junior varsity volleyball for you here from Kindred High School. Mike Mason with you here on the call of this one. It's been a fun one so far. Kindred has a 2-point lead at 14-12. And that will be a kill from the far side. That is, let's see, number 18, Cassidy Murphy with the kill. And then Nelson with the serve. Now Nelson will touch it up. And that was blocked at the net. Point to the Colts. Nice job there by Abby Fisher, the 8th grader. Pulls the Colts within 2. Now on tipped as it comes over, and it's hammered back by the Colts, and a little miscommunication there as both players touch it, and that results in a drop ball and another point for the Colts, and it's 15-14. So Richland's within 1. We'll see if they can tie it up here as Fisher sends over the serve. Free ball, McQuillan. Nelson sets it up, middle of the net. That one sails out on the attack by Ammerman, and it's a point for the Colts, and we're knotted up at 15. No. I think they put the point on the scoreboard on the wrong side there. Scoreboard in the gym shows 16-14, but it's 15 all. Now it's 16-15 in favor of the Colts. All right, another timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right. Welcome back. It is 17-15 in favor of the Richland Colts. It's 17-16 in favor of the Richland Colts. And they have corrected the score in the gym now. That one tipped out of bounds. Point Colts are knotted up. No. (18-16). And that's a kill, and it's 18-17. Nice job there by Avery Ammerman as the Vikings get the point. They'll set it up for the attack. The attack goes into the net. It's a point for the Vikings, knotted up at 18. As McQuillan will go back to serve it up here for the Vikings. That serve goes into the net. Colts retake the lead at 19-18. That serve came off a little bit there, and luckily it didn't go out of bounds as McQuillan sends it back to the Colts. It may have gone out of bounds had Kindred not touched it, but it doesn't matter now. They'll go for the attack. That attack comes off the hand on a downward motion, and as a result, it doesn't make it over the net. It's an attacking error that gives the Colts a 2-point lead at 20-18. High arcing serve is over. A pushover from the near pin. Now set up in the middle, and once again, it's going to be since that was not going to go over, it's not going to be a touch violation, but it'll still be a point for the Vikings. It's 20-19. Going back to serve is Ava Spellhog. Spellhog's serve hits the tape and goes out of bounds. No, yes, yep, went out of bounds. 21-19. Nice job there. Smacking it down is Avery Bartles. 21-20 as the Vikings get the serve back down by one here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Jump serve is over. Colts will control it. They'll send a free ball back over. And that one will be an unconventional kill from just in front of the back line there for the Richland Colts. Getting credit for that one is Ashley Brown, a 5'7" sophomore. I'm sorry, Ashlyn, not Ashley. Ashlyn Brown. Coming into the lineup is Isabel Veely, wearing number 10. That serve is out of bounds. Point Vikings, 22-21. This will be Kennedy Bacco serving it here for the Vikings. Through the blocker, it'll be tipped out of bounds. Point Vikings are knotted up at 22. I believe that was Cassidy Murphy on the kill. This one blocked at the net, but punched right back over, and one touch back over to the Colts. Now a free ball here for the Vikings. It'll be set up that far corner, and it's pushed over there by Murphy. Back set to the near pin, punched over there by Bartles. Colts will return it. And a nice volley going here between these two teams. That one out of bounds. Colts get the point. They lead 23-22. Allison Hayen will go back and serve. And now it's going to be knotted up at 23. Remember, you got to win by 2. That last kill by Avery Ammerman, the 5'10 sophomore. It'll be Gracie Nelson, a 5'7 junior, coming in off the bench, and she'll serve it up here for the Vikings. Maybe it did land out of bounds. It looked like it landed inside the line there, but now it's set point for the Colts. Not anymore, tied up at 24. Got to win by 2. Going on the service, Cassidy Murphy, a 5'7 sophomore. And that will be an ace. 25-24 for the Vikings. And out set point for the Vikings. So a set point for each team in this one. That one goes into the tape, knotted up at 25, and set point no more. This will be Shandy Kalenius with the serve. McQuillan touches up on it. Here's the set, pushed over. The Colts will control it. They'll send it back. McQuillan will touch up on it. Here's the set, far pin on the attack. That one goes up into the rafters, and the Colts able to control it. They send over a free ball. Here's the set, and the attack from the near pin. That one will be a kill. Brooklyn Sherrick with the kill, 26-25 set point for the Vikings. It's their second set point of the match, as McQuillan will serve it over. And it's a rotation violation on Kindred. Now it's 26-all. And now the officials are going to get together and talk about it, but that was the initial call, was a rotation violation. As the way it sits now, it's 26-26 on our scoreboard, 26-25 in favor of the Vikings on the scoreboard in the gym, and I can tell you that one of those two scores will be the correct score after this discussion's over with. have this feeling it's going to be 26-26. I just kind of get that sense from the body language. She doesn't. My guess is that she's not liking what she's hearing right now. So a little delay in action here, a suspenseful delay in action, and it will indeed be a rotation violation, and the score will be 26-all. So that will be the final result of that conversation here, and now Kindred Viking coach making sure her ladies are in the positions they need to be so they don't get another one of those. This would be a bad time of the match to get one of those. Even more so than it was just about 60 seconds ago when it happened. So both teams, the Vikings and the Colts, both of them have had 2 set points in this match so far. The Vikings had the most recent one, then the rotation violation ties it up at 26 where we sit right now. All right, we're ready to go. Seems like it's been a while. Serve is over. And some miscommunication there as going up, trying to elevate was Brooklyn Sherrick. But her teammate would get in her way, and now it's 27-26, and it's set point for the Colts. And a timeout on the floor. Well, we'll be back in a moment as well, right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive. All right, welcome back. It is set point here for the Colts. It's their 3rd set point of the match. They lead 27-26. They will, thought that one was going to sail out of bounds, but Kindred will have a chance to tie it up here. Richland will control it. Can they win it? No, not on that one. Kindred will send it back. It's a free ball. And a chance here for Richland. They'll bump one over. And that was close. They'll have to get over on that touch, and they will. And now another chance here for Richland to finish it off. Not going to happen. The attack from the far pin, pushed over. Nice dig out there. That was Cornelius with a dig out. And now the volley continues. A miscommunication gives the win to the Colts. 28-26. The Colts get the first of 3 sets here in Kindred. And the second set coming up here after a short timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
The Kindred Area Community Foundation was established in 2005 as a permanent endowment fund managed by the North Dakota Community Foundation. Earnings from the fund are given as grants every year to nonprofit organizations or government entities that support the 5 communities of Davenport, Hickson, Leonard, Kindred, Walcott, all located within the Kindred School District boundaries. For instructions on how to register your organization and to apply for a grant, visit www.ndcf.net/kindred and click on the Apply tab.
Magnitude Sports would like to thank our broadcast team and partners for making this broadcast possible. Visit the homepage at msportsnet.com and click on our sponsor's logo to learn more about the products and services they can provide for you.
Magnitude Sports wishes to thank the team and broadcast boosters for the continued support of their favorite sports teams. Please patronize the businesses shown here when you have the opportunity to do so.
All right, we're getting ready for set number 2 here at Kindred High School. And the first set, well, who said junior varsity volleyball wasn't exciting? Took 28 points for the Colts to win it. And we'd probably be in the 29, 30, 31 point had it not been for that rotation violation on Kindred. And that one just kind of stumped them up a little bit and gave the Colts the slight advantage. So the Colts have the 1-0 lead in the match, 1-0 lead in the match, and now we start set 2. Kindred will have the serve to start set 2. During the spring sports season, these two teams are co-op, and the rest of the time, they are friendly enemies, I guess you could call it. Softball and baseball, Kindred Richland, co-ops, teams up. The rest of the sports, it's all or nothing. Whether you're a Colts fan or a Vikings fan tuning in, we certainly appreciate you doing so and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast here so far. We'll be going off air between junior varsity and varsity. We'll have the varsity links waiting for you there if you want to set a reminder. Nice job there. The kill goes to Brooklyn Sherrick, and it's 1-0 Vikings. Varsity should be a good one, too. Haven't really had a chance to see Kindred play more than one match this season in the varsity side. But the Richland Colts will have their 7th match of the season varsity-wise. That will drop on a misfire there on the Colts, and it's 2-0 Vikings. Once again, as I was saying, the varsity team, Richland, is this will be their 7th match of the night. Or of the season, I should say. And for the Kindred Vikings, it's only their 2nd. That one goes up into the basketball hoop, comes back down, and the Colts are not able to control it. And the Vikings jump out to a 3-0 lead. That jump serve doesn't quite have the elevation it needs to go over the net. Instead, it goes into it, and that's a point. Makes it 3-1 is number 1. Abby Fisher, the 8th grader, will serve it up, and that one hits the tape as it comes over. McQuillan able to control it. But it will not go over the net on the 3rd touch there by Cassidy Murphy, and now the Colts battle back. 3-2, and Abby Fisher, the 5'6" 8th grader, will try and tie this one up for her team. Not going to happen. The Vikings will hang on to their lead, 4-2. Back on the serve is, I believe, can't see the jersey number. It is Cassidy Murphy. That's a powerful serve. One touch comes right back to the Vikings. McQuillan will set it up near side. Sent over, the Colts control it. Pushed back over there by Kalenius. And now that's another point for the Vikings. I looked down at my rosters and I didn't see who got that kill for Kindred, but somebody did, and they're up by 3 now, 5-2. So the point will go to the Colts. It's 5-4. Back to serve is Shandy Kalenius. Kalenius' serve is over. McQuillan touches it up, and it hits the tape, comes over, out of bounds. Point Colts. 5-5 is our score. As number 5 will continue on the serve. It's our 3rd serve of the series here. Out of bounds, Point Colts. They lead 6-5. That one sails over. One hop onto the stands above the R in the word Kindred, and 7-5 your score. Able to get her hands on it, and they bump it over, and that falls for a point for the Vikings. And Kindred now within a point, 7-6. As Anna Fryer checks into the lineup here for Kindred. Kill will go to Ashlyn Brown. She was able to sneak it over, and Kindred unable to return. And scoreboard in the gym shows 9-5, should be 8-6. I have it as 9-6. The gym has it as 10-6. If they don't correct it here soon, then I will adjust it to match. So it looks like they did do some sort of correction. Okay, now they have 11 for the Colts, and that's right. And I think the Vikings have 6. We'll take a timeout and see if they make any adjustments when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
All right, well, they have 11-5, so we've adjusted our scoreboard to match. And Shandy Kalinius will serve here for the Colts. And the Vikings have a little bit of work to do to try and battle their way back into this one here. That one, oh, no, she initially called it in and then it was out, and out is the right call, I believe. Yep, out is the right call from my vantage point. Good correction there by that side official. 12-5. Now it's 12-6. The Vikings have cut the lead in half. That one falls short, 12-7. And one by one, the Vikings creep their way back into it. It's Avery Ammerman, 5'10" sophomore, serves it over. And there's another one. The Vikings have scored 3 in a row, and it's now 12-8. And they try to get it over the net, and now a whistle, and what's the call here? Okay, it's, I think they're just gonna redo the point here. And it's an ace serve. Jansen Jordheim serves up the ace to pull the Vikings within 3. They've scored 4 in a row now. At one point, it was 12-5. And that one's going to sail out of bounds, and it's 12-10. Nice 6 in a row, or check that, 5 in a row. And that one will end it. 13-10, but even with that service there, they're still within striking distance now, as it didn't look good just a couple minutes ago. Now the scoreboard in the gym is 13-11. Let's go ahead and put a point on our scoreboard there to match it up. And if it is 11, then I was right. It was 6 in a row. Back set, near side, pushed over, one touch, back, and the Vikings not able to control it as Allison Hagen put it right in the right spot. The only Viking there is McQuillan, and the rest of the Vikings just weren't in position to help McQuillan out. And now the Colts have a 3-point advantage at 14-11. Still a lot of volleyball to be played here in set number 2, however. A little battle at the net for it. It'll tip over, and the Vikings will control it and try again. And a nice kill from the far pin there. That one goes to, Jansen Jordheim, and it's 14-12. It is a 2-point lead here for the Colts. Ava Spellhog will serve it up here for the Vikings. Net violation on Kindred, 15-12 in favor of the Colts as they take a 3-point lead. The serve will go into the hands of Isabel Veely, a 5'4" sophomore. As the crowd starts to fill in now here for the varsity game coming up whenever this one concludes. Scheduled for a 7 o'clock start. I think we're going to be a little bit late. Tried to slam the door shut there, but the Colts able to send it back. And that one drops in front of the back line. It's a kill for Kennedy Bacco, 15-13. Miscommunication there, and Avery Bartles will get credit for the kill for Kindred, and it's a 1-point game, 15-14 here in set 2. Colts winning the first set 28-26. That one sails out of bounds. It was a powerful serve, but a little too much power on it. It's kind of like that Mario Golf game where you hit the A-B combination a little bit too late and you overshoot the tee. That was kind of what happened there. And anybody who's played Mario Golf knows exactly what I'm talking about, and those who haven't are like, what? Battle for it at the net, and Kindred able to keep it alive. They'll have a chance to set up an attack here. Didn't quite get the angle she needed. It goes into the net. 17-14 as the Colts go back up by 3. That one lands out of bounds, 17-15. The Vikings are within 2 as they get the serve into the hands of Charlie McQuillan. McQuillan's serve just barely makes it over. Richland able to control it, send over a free ball. And there's another point. Kill for Ameren, the 5'10" sophomore. Makes it a 1-point game again, 17-16. The Vikings have not had the lead in this set. No, I take that back. They did have the lead in the very beginning. At one point, they were leading 3-0. And that one will fall to the ground, and we're tied up at 17. Hits the tape as it comes over, and the Richland Colts will get the point. It was a tough serve to return, but they returned it, and it was even tougher for Kindred to get underneath it, elevate it to set up a potential attack. And as a result, the Colts have a 1-point lead. And that one will go into the books as a kill for Murphy. $18 apiece. This is Weber, 5'4" sophomore, Emmanuel Weber on the serve. Hits the tape as it comes over, and wow, Gracie Nelson able to get it back over to the Colts. That was almost disaster for Kindred. And that one will drop. That will be a kill for Brooklyn Sherrick. And the Vikings retake the lead. It's the first time they've had the lead since single digits. I can't remember when the Colts got the lead. I believe it was at 6-5. And the Vikings haven't had the lead since that point until now. There we go. That's another one down the middle there. It's Madison Onken, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, number 9, not number 8. Avery Ammerman. 2018 timeout. We'll take a break and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Set 2, the Vikings up 20-18 over the Richland Colts. They dropped the first set, 28-26, so looking to rebound here. And as we come out of the timeout, Gracie Nelson on the serve. That land out of bounds. Abby Fisher on the serve for the Colts, and the Colts will try and send this one back. And they do. And a net violation. So Cassidy Murphy, the 5'7" sophomore, will set up to serve it. Their running jump serve is over, and it sails out of bounds, 21-20. That one's out of bounds. We're tied up at 21. Nice job there by Sherrick. Vikings get the lead at 22-21. And now it's 23-21. Set point. All right, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the conclusion of this one in just a moment. Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. All right, it is set point here for the Kindred Vikings, leading 24-21. And that point's gonna go to the Vikings. So they may call it due to a lack of players for Richland. I'm not sure. Otherwise, we'll have a third set when we return after this. We'll give you the update here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you. From top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
The Kindred Area Community Foundation was established in 2005 as a permanent endowment fund managed by the North Dakota Community Foundation. Earnings from the fund are given as grants every year to nonprofit organizations or government entities that support the 5 communities of Davenport, Hickson, Leonard, Kindred, Walcott, all located within the Kindred School District boundaries. For instructions on how to register your organization and to apply for a grant, visit www.ndcf.net/kindred and click on the Apply tab.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Magnitude Sports would like to thank our broadcast team and partners for making this broadcast possible. Visit the homepage at msportsnet.com and click on our sponsor's logo to learn more about the products and services they can provide for you.
Magnitude Sports wishes to thank the team and broadcast boosters for the continued support of their favorite sports teams. Please patronize the businesses shown here when you have the opportunity to do so.
All right, welcome back. Set 3 on the horizon here. First to 15 in set number 3. (28-26) Colts in the first. 25-21 Vikings in the second set. And now we head to set 3. And this one will decide it all here. So we've had some exciting volleyball here in the JV volleyball match between the Vikings and Colts. First serve lands just out of bounds. 1-0 Vikings. And that serve there from Murphy will not be returned. It's an ace. 5'7" sophomore with an ace, and now she'll see if she can duplicate that one here as the Vikings lead 2-0. Vikings got out to a 3-0 lead in the first and the second set before Richland would score. And Richland will send it. No, they will not. Vikings will jump out to another 3-0 lead as that one goes into the net. And Murphy will go on the serve once again. And now it's 4-0. Cassidy Murphy with 2 aces on the 4 points that the Vikings have scored on her serve. And that's going to be a double touch. It's 5-0 Vikings. Here's the back set, and the attack is over. It's controlled. Punched over. McQuillan onto the backboard and almost made a basket. Off to the right side of the rim, getting a little bit of my basketball skills up to speed for the upcoming basketball season. That attack falls short into the net, and it's 5-1. The Colts are on the board. Don't forget, we have 2 varsity matches coming up for you tonight. The scheduled 7 o'clock one will probably be closer to 7:30 between the Kindred Vikings and the Richland Colts. And then scheduled for 7:30 is the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets. And we'll have both of those varsity volleyball broadcasts for you right here on Magnitude Sports. 6-1, block at the net. The Vikings get the serve and the Colts call a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Magnitude Sports would like to thank our broadcast team and partners for making this broadcast possible. Visit the homepage at msportsnet.com and click on our sponsor's logo to learn more about the products and services they can provide for you.
Magnitude Sports wishes to thank the team and broadcast boosters for the continued support of their favorite sports teams. Please patronize the businesses shown here when you have the opportunity to do so.
All right, welcome back. 7-1 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Here in set number 3. Bumped over. Vikings chase after it, and they send a free ball back over to the Colts. Kindred fans liking what they see. Set to the far pin. It's sent over, and the Richland Colts keep it alive. They send it right back. And that one hits the tape as it comes over, and the Colts cannot return it. It's 8-1. Avery Ammerman, 5'10" sophomore, standing serve from the middle of the service line, sends it over. And Ammerman will touch up on the return. Lands out of bounds. Point Colts, 8-2. Another kill that didn't see who got that one. Mixed in with a couple other teammates. I couldn't quite pull the jersey number out of the mix, but it's 9-2 in favor of the Vikings. Ava Spellhog will come in to serve for Kindred. Serve is over. That one will fall short. 10-2. And the Vikings are cruising. They're 5 points shy of a set 3 victory and a match victory. Eleven to 2. And a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Kindred Area Community Foundation was established in 2005 as a permanent endowment fund managed by the North Dakota Community Foundation. Earnings from the fund are given as grants every year to nonprofit organizations or government entities that support the 5 communities of Davenport, Hickson, Leonard, Kindred, Walcott, all located within the Kindred School District boundaries. For instructions on how to register your organization and to apply for a grant, visit www.ndcf.net/kindred and click on the Apply tab. All right, welcome back. It's a commanding lead for Kindred here in set 3, 11-2. On the Superior Grain scoreboard. And the serve is into the net, 11-3. How much fight do the Colts have in them? Can they come back from this deficit is the question. Or did they use it all up in the first 2 sets? It certainly seems like that's a possibility looking at the scoreboard right now. And they get one back. It's 11-4. Remember at one point in set 2, I believe it was set 2, the Vikings were down 12-5, and the Vikings came back and eventually took the lead and won. And now it's 12-4, almost the exact opposite in favor of the Vikings this time around. Net violation on Kindred, so it's 12-5. So we had this scenario in the second set, only the score was flip-flopped on the scoreboard. And now we'll see if the Colts can do what Kindred did. But it's going to be a lot tougher of a battle because Kindred only has to get to 15 instead of 25. And some miscommunication there will make it 12-6. And the Colts slice the Kindred lead in half here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. That one into the net, 12-7. Into the net, 13-7. One more like that, it'll be match point for the Vikings. But first, they need the point that comes right before it. McQuillan sends over the serve for an ace. An ace will make it match point. McQuillan gets another ace to end it. And there you see your line score. 26-28, 25-21, and 15-7. The Vikings take it in 3 sets by the score of 2-1. Some entertaining volleyball here for the junior varsity match. And we'll go off air and we'll get things set up for the varsity game. Be back on probably in about, I'm going to say about 5 minutes, maybe 10, but 10 at the very maximum. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Thanks for watching the JV match. Varsity coming up soon.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.